Hello everyone and welcome to Motorcyclegear.com. Today we're taking a look at the Moblast Waterproof Jacket from ALPINESTARS. The Moblast Jacket from ALPINESTARS is a waterproof jacket from their Moto Streetwear Equipment Collection, aka their urban commuter line. Now the style of this jacket is definitely more of a hoodie style jacket rather than a traditional one. The overall construction is a combination of soft shell ripstop, stretch ripstop, as well as a fixed, fully seam taped internal waterproof membrane. This combination is going to yield a CE single A rating. Let's go ahead and take a look at color options. There are going to be two colors available: iron gray with dark sage and all black. Taking a look at sizing, the Moblast jacket is going to come in sizes ranging from extra small to 4XL, and it does have a fairly tailored fit, but it isn't overly tight. Now with that said, at roughly 6 foot, 215 pounds, I normally wear a size extra large in ALPINESTARS. I do have a size extra large on right now, and it does fit me as I would expect it to. So my sizing advice here is to get whatever size you normally wear in ALPINESTARS or in most major European brands. If you do need additional sizing help, be sure to visit Motorcyclegear.com for full size charts and measurement, and if you need further assistance, feel free to reach out to us via phone or email, as we would be happy to help you out in getting you the right size. Let's go ahead and jump into the details on the front. On the left side of the chest, there are two patches. One is going to be a A-Stars logo. The other one is going to be a Moto Streetwear Equipment logo. Pretty nice look here on the left side. Down the middle here, we do have the main zipper. It is going to be a waterproof zipper. And then we have a really nicely sized pull tab. Definitely plenty to grab onto, plus you've got the extender as well. So if you're using it with gloves on or gloves off, you should have no issues at all. Really nice part about the zipper as well, if we get all the way to the bottom, there is a little bit of a coverage area right here. This will keep you from scratching up your tank. And then if we get to the very top, there is also going to be a zipper garage or a folded over tab right here. This will keep your neck nice and protected, nice and comfortable. That way when you have the zipper all the way up, you're not irritating your neck. And then as we open up the main zipper, a couple of things to point out. One, there is this nice long wind catcher tab or flap behind the main zipper. This will go ahead and keep the wind out and the other elements out as well. And then you do also have this folded over piece right here. Again, additional protection to help keep the water out. ALPINESTARS Protects logo right here, and that's going to be pretty much it for this flap. Moving down from there, go ahead and zip this back up. You'll notice two pockets right here. They are going to be hand warmer style pockets. They are both going to be zippered, and they do have really nice pull tabs once again. With the extenders, again, easy to use, both with gloves on and off. One thing to note, however, they are not waterproof zippers, so just be mindful of what you put inside because it's not going to be protected. Also, the pockets are not super large. I do wear a size large glove for reference. My hand will fit this way, but not a whole lot of extra room up here, so just keep that in mind. They're a decent size, but not overly large. Further down here, right below the pocket, a little bit of graphic work right here, ALPINESTARS, one goal, one vision, a little bit of print, very small print. I think it looks very good. My only concern with it being so small is that it'll kind of rub off easy. Obviously, I can't say that for sure, but in the past, when I have seen small lettering, that does tend to happen, so just keep that in mind. And then last but not least, here at the bottom, this is going to be a ripstop. We'll call it a waistband or a stretch band. Really nice touch here because it is a little bit tighter, but it is stretchy. That'll help keep the jacket from riding up on you. It'll also help keep it tight up against your waist for A, for comfort, and then B, obviously, to further help keep those elements out, water, all that kind of good stuff. So again, nice and comfortable. A good addition to the bottom of the jacket. Now making our way over to the sleeves and the side of the jacket, a couple of really cool things to note. One is you do have more of that ripstop stretch all the way up the side of the sleeve. This is going to promote that extra protection and then obviously that extra stretch and comfort. You also get a little bit more here at the cuff. Again, this is going to keep the cuff nice and tight. Your sleeves are not going to ride up on you. It'll keep it nice and tight against your wrist, obviously help keep that weather out and keep you a little bit safer. And then one last part to the cuff, there are also thumb loops. So again, if you want to tuck your sleeves into your gloves, help keep the sleeves down, that's going to help out quite a bit. Now, a really cool feature here on the sleeves, you'll notice there is going to be a armor pocket right here. There is also going to be an armor pocket right here at the shoulder. Really cool part here is they are external zip. So if you're the kind of person who likes to take their armor out to look more casual, for example, you get to a destination, you're going to have dinner, hang out with friends, whatever the case might be, you want to keep your jacket on, but you don't want to have the armor, all you have to do is unzip, pull it out, you're good to go. Same thing here with the shoulder. Very simple, unzip, pull the armor out, you're good to go. Speaking of the armor, this is going to be your included armor both in the elbows and in the shoulders. It is going to be ALPINESTARS Nucleon Flex Plus. This is going to be CE level 1. Do keep in mind that it is T plus T minus, and obviously it's very flexible and highly breathable. The only thing to note on the armor is you do not have any adjustability on either the shoulder or the elbow. They're going to be exactly where they are, but I will say with putting the jacket on, they are placed what I think is proportionate to the size of the jacket, so most people should not have any issue with armor placement. Jumping over to the back of the jacket, fairly straightforward design here. That same stretch material that we saw on the sides and on the bottom continues to be there, but now there's also an additional piece here in the middle of the back. Again, this is going to promote that comfort and that mobility, so really nice stretch fabric here in the middle. An additional A-Stars logo right there. Again, very clean and subtle, but I do think that it looks good. Now, taking a look at the hood, a couple of things to note on the hood. One, there is a button back here. This is a good way to pin the hood down. That way when you are riding, it's not flapping around in the wind. Very simple one button closure. Pops into place, it's anchored. Unbutton it, you can wear it normally and you're good to go. Big thing on the hood here is it does not have any drawstrings, but it does have this kind of a stretch to it. So it should help keep the hood in place overall, and the stretch is going to make it a little bit tighter if you're trying to keep the elements out. Overall, I think the Moblast jacket has a really nice clean design to it. My only real complaint here is going to be the A-Stars logo here and the little print here and here as well. It has a very, very small amount of reflection to it. I'm not sure if it's just the gloss in the color or if it is truly reflective material, but it's definitely not reflective enough. I've done a couple of tests to flashlight at it and I just don't see it reflecting enough to be that extra added safety feature in low light situations. Really what A-Stars could have done was made the entire logo fully filled in with reflective, possibly a stripe, maybe a black reflective right here, or the entire panel as a whole. Definitely different ways that reflective could have been added, so I do think that part is a miss, but everything else about the looks of the jacket I do like. So let's go ahead and make our way to the inside of the jacket. One of the first things you'll notice here is this large Velcro strip. This is going to be for the optional chest protector. This Velcro strip right here just attaches right to the protector, stops into place, and then you're good to go, nice and protected. Now that's probably not the first thing that you noticed. What you probably first noticed was this super bright interior color. Keep in mind that all the different colorways are all going to have a very bright interior, so I think it looks really good. I think it's nice and attention grabbing, but just keep that in mind if you're not a bright color kind of person. Obviously, you've got the bright tealish color here, and even the zipper is super bright. Speaking of that, that zipper is for this internal thermal liner. It is going to be removable, very simple to remove. You've got the zipper all the way across. Grab it right here and unzip. And then outside of unzipping there, you do also have these little buttons right here. Undo the buttons, and the thermal liner is going to come right out. Keep in mind it is a vest, which means that there are no sleeves, and also keep in mind that there are no pockets or pocket pass-throughs on the vest itself. Now let's go ahead and jump into the main part of the jacket here. Right here on the back, we do have the pocket for the optional back protector. Super simple. You've got the usual Velcro opening right here. Slide the protector in, and you're good to go. Here at the bottom, we do have jeans loop hooks. Again, unsnap. Go ahead and attach it to your jeans. That'll keep the jacket from riding up. On the side here, we do have one pocket. It is going to have a Velcro opening. It is going to be a mesh pocket about the size of my hand, so definitely plenty of space to store things. On the opposite side, we actually have a waterproof pocket, which is a nice touch, obviously, to help keep whatever you have that's important nice and dry. Again, pretty good size, roughly the size of my hand. A couple last things to point out about the interior. No Napoleon-style pockets here. And then if we go ahead and slide the jacket up a little bit, here you'll notice the hood from the inside. I already talked about the hood from the outside, but on the inside here, one last thing to note, there's an additional button. You actually can fold the hood all the way down and attach it this way. So instead of anchoring it on the outside, you're anchoring it on the inside. It kind of makes it into a fat collar, tucks the hood in fully. That way, if you don't want to deal with the hood, you don't have to. And then one last thing on the very bottom here, we do have our CE tag. This Moblast jacket is going to be CE single A rated. Overall, the Moblast jacket from ALPINESTARS delivers commuter level safety with plenty of comfort and style, all in a waterproof package. If you're looking to stay safe, be comfortable, and stylish during your urban commute, the Moblast jacket is definitely worth checking out. All right, so that's going to be it for the Moblast Waterproof Jacket from ALPINESTARS. Be sure to visit Motorcyclegear.com. Hit us up in the comments down below or via phone or email, as we would love to help you out with your motorcycle gear needs. Thank you all for watching. Till next time.